Hey guys, this is Sunday Morning Jetpack, and so we've been talking lately about the importance of building our own convictions.
So think about this for yourself. How much of what you do is because of what other people tell you? How much of your time and energy is spent thinking about yourself and your own life?
After reflecting on the idea of convictions, I've been realizing that a lot of my convictions come from other people around me. When it comes to stepping up and making a real change, I fall short because I'm relying on someone else's beliefs and not my own. I stopped trying to make a real change in the world and settled for living for myself rather than seeking God's kingdom and who He's calling me to be.
In Matthew 6, verse 33, it says, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." So maybe you've heard the scripture before, especially if you're someone who grew up going to church. I know I can read the scripture and think I am seeking the kingdom. I go to church, I read the Bible, I pray, maybe I join a few Bible studies. But I've had to learn that seeking the kingdom and His righteousness first is so much more than just showing up. It's about changing who we are on the inside, wanting to be known and influenced so we can become who God is calling us to be. I don't have that wholehearted belief and conviction that God is going to give me everything I need, so I put myself and what I want above all else instead.
I know what it's like to want to put myself and what I want first. The last midweek service before the shelter in place, I didn't want to go at all. I wanted to stay home, watch a movie, put on a face mask, and chill by myself. I begrudgingly went and saw my friend Kiana, and my first thought was, dang it, now I can't dip right after the lesson, because I knew that I should probably talk to her. I was planning in my head how to keep the conversation short and superficial so that I could still do my solo movie night. But once I started talking to her,
Sophia, hold on. I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish, but first let me show you this song. It really applies to what we're talking about. It's called Show Love by Everything Is Recorded. They say, "Swear I feel it everywhere, so much ego in the air. If I die before I wake, then I hope I made a change. I know what my purpose was, show love, show love. You've grown up to show love. There's no love unless you own up." So like the song says, I think there's a lot of ego in the air. And I think that our generation, college and high school students, can have way too much ego. We put so much importance into the way we think, what progresses our lives, or just what we feel. And like many of us, for me, I think if I could just get a good job, or if I just get into a good school, or get a girlfriend, then I'll be happy. But none of those things will really make us happy because there's always going to be something more that we'll want.
it's funny that you talk about ego, because it was really humbling talking to Kiana. She ended up really opening up about her loneliness and how numb she felt. I realized that here was someone who was searching for answers, and I was about to leave early just so I could have a night to myself. I told her that building a relationship with God would help her understand why she felt that way, how to actually build a relationship she really wanted. We studied the Bible over the past few months, and she actually got baptized last week. I've had to fight for the conviction to keep putting God first and loving others, even when I want to be selfish in the moment.
What we all really want is to live out our purpose. And we have to own up and grow up in order to show love to the people around us. We have to take the initiative to step up in our relationship with God to give us the courage to really love others.
And that is your Sunday Morning Jetpack. Check out the music section on dspirituality.net for a Spotify playlist that has all of the Sunday Morning Jetpack songs that we talked about so far. We'll see you guys next week.